unfortunately, I think as a female, you probably have to just still work twice as hard and be twice as good. My name is Francesca Kamani and I live just outside of Newmarket. My profession is TV presenter, horse racing, both in England and in Australia. And my daily routine varies enormously depending on what I'm doing, where I am. But when I'm at home, it involves pretty early start. I've got a 4-year-old, so we get up, get ready for school, have breakfast, let the chickens out, take the dog out, get everyone fed, and then off to school by 9 o'clock, either on a bike or in a car, on a pony, it varies. And then if I've got time, I'll come here and ride this old boy. Right, so this is Purple Moon, the most pampered horse, I think, in existence. He's now 17. He was an ex-racehorse. Well, he is an ex-racehorse. He was a multiple Group 1 placed horse. He actually won the Ebor at York before running in the Melbourne Cup. He was second there, second in the Hong Kong Vase, second in the Shima Classic, ran in Japan. Better travelled than most people I know, mister. I very much grew up in a racing family. My dad was a trainer, my mum ran the breeding side of the operation. Born in Newmarket, raised at Bedford House, which is right in the middle of the town. Always had a real passion for horses, loved being involved in it, loved the daily excitement that came with being in and around a racing stable. Had quite a conventional education, did school, did university. After that, didn't know what I was going to do, tried a few different things out, travelled quite a lot. And it was actually when travelling him to Australia, a senior person at Channel 7 down there said, would you like to be a guest presenter at the Melbourne Cup? And I thought, well, let's give it a go. It's a good question, actually. I get asked that a lot, like, where do you want to go from here? And if I'm honest, right now, I'm really content. I love doing the racing in England. I love doing the Australian stuff. Obviously, I couldn't get there this year because of coronavirus. I have a few other projects on the go with other people, and then I have got some mares breeding both here and in Australia, a couple of horses in training. Being a mother is a pretty full-time job, so there's plenty on my plate at the moment. I think a lot has changed in recent years in terms of women's opportunities in the game. I think for a long time, especially when it's been a hands-on thing, especially with jockeys, there's been this perception that women aren't as strong or women aren't as capable. But it's a bit of a chicken and egg thing. Until they're given the opportunities to prove themselves capable, they can't. So I think it's great now that you're seeing trainers backing female jockeys to the extent that they are, and the female jockeys are showing that they're more than capable, which is great. In terms of training, in terms of what I do, in terms of breeding or being a bloodstock agent, I don't see any reason why a woman can't be just as capable as a man, because it's not a physical thing, it's something where you use your brain. But traditionally, there's been this preconceived notion that horse racing is a male sport. From my experience, I suppose what I would say is really know your subject. I didn't know I was going to end up in TV, but I knew I was always hugely passionate about these creatures, and I was lucky enough to grow up surrounded by it, so I was able to learn a lot. I think be hardworking and also be kind to everyone you meet at all levels. I know there's like ambition, so you want to, the people want to kind of work hard at getting up the ladder, but in all areas of the game, I think it's important to be personable and approachable and kind to everyone.